Ashwagandha or magnesium for better sleep. The information shared in this video is purely for educational purposes and should never replace professional medical advice. Please make sure to stick around until the very end because I have an exclusive free gift for you that can help take your results to the next level. Now, let's dive in. If you are a woman over 35, feel exhausted at night, and still cannot sleep, you may not need another random sleep supplement. You may need to understand what is actually keeping you awake. Many women assume every sleep problem needs the same solution. They see magnesium everywhere online. Then they hear about ashwagandha. Then they wonder which one works better. But magnesium and ashwagandha are very different tools. One may be more relevant when your body feels tense and restless. The other may be more relevant when stress has your mind racing long after the day is over. The goal is not to find a miracle pill. The goal is to recognize your sleep pattern, make a smarter choice, and know when a supplement is not the main answer. Let's talk about Denise. Denise is 46, works full-time, has family responsibilities, and rarely feels like she gets a real break during the day. By bedtime, she is completely tired. But the moment she turns off the lights, her mind starts listing everything she needs to do tomorrow. She thinks about work. She thinks about money. She thinks about messages she forgot to answer. And then she checks her phone, which makes it even harder to relax. Denise tried magnesium because a friend told her it was great for sleep. She took it for a few nights, but she did not feel a dramatic change. Then she heard that ashwagandha could help with stress and the wired but tired feeling. She tried that too. But the real breakthrough was not the supplement itself. It was when Denise realized that her biggest problem was not physical tension. Her biggest problem was ongoing stress and a brain that never felt safe enough to switch off. That is why this comparison matters. Let's start with ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an herb that people often use for stress support. It is commonly called an adaptogen, which is simply a popular term used for herbs that may help the body cope during stressful periods. Ashwagandha is not a sleeping pill. It does not force you to sleep. Instead, some studies suggest that certain standardized extracts may support stress management and improve some aspects of sleep for some adults. The key words are some adults. It may help, but it is not guaranteed. And it is usually not an overnight fix. People who use ashwagandha often give it time, because the goal is gradual support for stress, tension, and the feeling of being mentally overstimulated. Ashwagandha may be worth discussing with your healthcare provider if you recognize this pattern. You feel tired during the day, but wide awake at night. Your mind replays conversations. You worry about tomorrow. You feel like your nervous system has been stuck in overdrive for weeks or even months. You may also feel like you are physically tired but mentally unable to let go. That is the wired but tired pattern. However, natural does not always mean safe for everyone. Ashwagandha may not be appropriate if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, preparing for surgery, managing thyroid or autoimmune conditions, or taking certain medications. If you take prescription medication, have liver concerns, or have a medical condition, speak with your healthcare provider before trying it. Now let's look at magnesium. Magnesium is not an herb. It is an essential mineral that your body needs for normal nerve function, muscle function, and energy production. For sleep, magnesium is often discussed because some people find it helps support physical relaxation. Magnesium may be more relevant if your sleep issue feels like it is happening in your body, not just in your mind. Maybe your shoulders stay tight long after your day is over. Maybe you feel restless when you get into bed. Maybe you get muscle cramps. Maybe your legs feel uncomfortable at night. Or maybe you know your diet does not include many magnesium-rich foods. Magnesium can be found in foods like leafy greens, beans, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and some types of fish. A supplement may be useful for some people, but it should not replace an overall healthy eating pattern. Research on magnesium and sleep is still mixed. Some people report feeling calmer and more physically relaxed at night. Other people do not notice much difference. That does not make magnesium useless. It simply means your personal sleep problem matters more than supplement trends online. You may hear people say that one form of magnesium is the absolute best for sleep. Be careful with that claim. There is not strong enough evidence to say that one form works best for every person. Magnesium glycinate is popular because many people find it easier on the stomach. But popular does not mean perfect. And more magnesium is not always better. Too much magnesium from supplements can cause loose stools, nausea, and stomach discomfort. If you have kidney disease or take prescription medication, talk with your healthcare provider before using a magnesium supplement. So how do you choose? If your biggest issue is racing thoughts, chronic stress, or feeling wired at night, ashwagandha may be the more relevant option to discuss. If your biggest issue is physical tension, cramps, restlessness, or low magnesium intake, magnesium may be the more relevant option to discuss. But sometimes neither supplement is the first answer. For women in their 40s and 50s, sleep changes can be connected to perimenopause or menopause. Hot flashes, night sweats, changing cycles, and mood shifts can all disrupt sleep. Sleep problems can also be affected by snoring, sleep apnea, anxiety, depression, pain, alcohol, late caffeine, medications, and screen time. If you wake up gasping, snore loudly, feel severely sleepy during the day, or have struggled with insomnia for months, please speak with a healthcare professional. Supplements should support your health, not delay you from getting answers. You may be wondering whether you can take magnesium and ashwagandha together. Some people do use both, but there is not strong proof that taking both together works better for sleep than trying one appropriate option at a time. Starting one new supplement at a time is usually the smarter approach. That way, you can notice what is helping and what is causing side effects. You can also track your sleep for a few weeks. Notice how long it takes you to fall asleep. Notice how often you wake up. Notice how you feel the next morning. And look at what else may be affecting your rest. Did you have caffeine too late? Did you drink alcohol? Did you eat a heavy meal near bedtime? Were you scrolling on your phone for an hour? Were you dealing with extra stress that day? Those habits can affect your sleep more than you may realize. Supplements work best when they are part of a simple sleep routine. Keep your wake-up time fairly consistent. Dim the lights before bed. Give yourself a phone boundary. Write tomorrow's important tasks down so you do not have to keep repeating them in your mind. Then ask yourself one honest question. Is my sleep problem mostly stress, physical tension, changing hormones, or something else? That question can help you make a better choice than buying every supplement that promises deeper sleep. So, ashwagandha or magnesium for better sleep? Ashwagandha may be more relevant when stress, anxious thoughts, and the wired but tired feeling are driving your sleep struggle. Magnesium may be more relevant when physical tension, cramps, restlessness, or low dietary intake may be part of the problem. Neither one is a miracle. Neither one is right for everyone. And neither one replaces professional support when your sleep problem is severe, persistent, or affecting your daily life. You are not broken because sleep feels harder than it used to. Your body may be responding to stress, routines, hormones, or needs that have been overlooked for too long. The goal is to understand your pattern, make thoughtful changes, and give your body the support it truly needs. If these videos help you connect the dots with your health, the best way to say thanks is to tap like and subscribe. It tells YouTube this content matters and helps me keep making it free for you. Also, check the description by clicking the More button twice on your screen to grab your free KETO ebook and watch your next must-watch video. Or just click it here on your screen. This will kickstart your health journey today and skyrocket your chances and your results. Don't miss out. Your support means a lot. Thank you for watching.